Welcome into ESPN Headlines. I'm Michelle Steele alongside ESPN.com. Scott Burnside. Scott, great to have you in studio today.
It's great to be here. It's an exciting time of the year, the clock kicking down.
Absolutely. And the Dallas Stars apparently are sellers this year. They dealt Jaromir Jagr to the Bruins as well as Derek Roy to Vancouver. So let's talk about Jagr first. You know, all of the age stuff aside, a lot of people making jokes about the last time he was in Boston. He was hanging out with Sam Adams and he was there for the tea party and whatever. But what is Dallas going to get? First, let's talk about that. What is Dallas going to get for him?
Well, Dallas is going to get a conditional draft pick. So it's a second-round pick right now, but if the Boston Bruins win 2 rounds, which they're certainly hoping to do this spring, it becomes a first-round draft pick. There are also 2 prospects that will go to Dallas. They aren't household names yet, but certainly more assets for GM Joe Nieuwendyk, who you're right is definitely in sell mode with his team sort of sliding out of the playoff picture in the West.
Right, but the Bruins obviously picking him up and thinking that there is more hockey in this guy. Who is he going to be playing with? You know, Boston obviously loaded with forwards.
Well, talked to Joe McDonald from ESPNBoston.com, and he thinks he may start out playing on the third line for the Bruins. But Jaromir Jagr is a guy who can move up and down the lineup, and he's going to help a Bruins power play that has been very tepid this year. And come playoff time, special teams so important. Jagr is going to be, I think, a key part to the Bruins' success if they're going to have any this spring, especially with the power play.
So the Bruins missed out on Jerome McGinley, but they should be happy with Jagr.
Yeah, you can't really compare the two. I mean, different players, different skill sets. I think Peter Chiarelli, the GM in Boston, would still like to get a little bit more sand, a little bit more toughness up front, but Jagr is a nice consolation prize.
Okay, finally here, let's talk about Derek Roy being dealt to Vancouver. What needs does he fill with the Canucks?
Well, it's interesting. There were very few centers available on the trade market this year, and the Vancouver Canucks had a glaring need down the middle. Ryan Kessler injured, and David Booth out for the rest of the season. So Mike Gillis really looking to plug a hole down the middle, bringing some skill, some playmaking ability. Derek Roy fills that need, and really, again, didn't give up all that much. Second-round pick and a prospect. So a nice move for the Vancouver Canucks, especially the idea that the Chicago Blackhawks might have been looking for a similar player. So good for the Canucks to get ahead of the curve on that one.
All right, Scott Burnside, thank you so much. And your Twitter handle?
That would be ESPN_Burnside.
That
was a bit of a test there for me.
I did not think that would be the curveball question, but anyway, thank you so much, Scott. And if you want more NHL news, definitely check out our hockey page here at ESPN.com. I am at ESPN Michelle. For Scott Burnside, we'll see you guys next time.